to help make those guys' lives easier?
Just try to get stops. They're at their best when they can get out and run and play in transition and, get, play early in the clock. I know, they've been trapping a lot with Tyrese and sending to him and just being physical with him. So if he can get out and play early in transition, play early before their defense is set, then I think that's how I can kind of help. Got to get up or come down with some rebounds, but just try to get some stop, create a little havoc on defense, some chaos, make them uncomfortable, and try to steal some possessions.
I remember during the Boston series, you were talking about how you thought your guys' half-court defense mostly was good, but the issue was, ending the possession with the rebound. Do you feel like it's in the same place now where you guys are defending well but struggling to get the rebound, or do you feel like the defense itself has become more problematic?
Yeah, I mean, I think our defense have been good for the most part. I mean, we got to tip our hat to JB. He's making some big shots. He's getting to his spots. But it's been someone else that's played big and stepped up. Whether it's Mikal, whether it's OG, Carl, like Jod, like they've all had moments. Shamit off the bench tonight. They've all had moments where they've made big shots, where defensively we've got them down to maybe under 5, and they come up with a big possession where they make a big shot, and those are draining, especially when our goal is to get the ball out of JB hands and someone else make a play, and they're making those plays. Those plays are draining, and it's frustrating from the defense standpoint.
I apologize if it was already asked, but you guys did come back from 3-1 against Boston. No team has come back from 0-3 in NBA history. But do you see some things, any similarities, some things that you can take from these games, come back in this
Yeah, I mean, we're right there. We're just not finishing the game. I think we're right there. We're putting together 3 great quarters. We're just not closing it out. I think we just got to take it one game at a time. Again, we've been in, position to win these games. Give them credit. They've been huge down the stretch on their end. But I think the adjustments we can make, limit their possessions, their extra and second possessions, take one game at a time, and, we'll be back in that 3-1 spot where we were, comfortable in the first series, and, try to claw our way back into it.
First of all, how are you feeling right now, just physically?
I'm okay. Obviously, tough loss tonight. Just gotta take it one at a time.
Well, what do you think the main issue is with the rebounding?
I don't know.
I guess being down 0-3, what is the challenge and the message kind of having
Yeah, just take it one game at a time. Obviously, we just came back down, 3-1. This is tougher. So just going there, understanding that, we can't take, get it all back in one game. So win one, focus on the next one. Win the next one. That should be the mentality. That's the mentality we had early on, last week. So, just gotta have that belief and believe that you can do it.
Hey, blessing Tyrese a lot. I guess how do you kind of help him through that moving forward in the series?
Yeah, just be available. Everybody has to be, there. I feel like every single time we blitz, Bronson and made us pay. It comes down to shot making. I feel like we had a lot of good shots tonight. They made theirs, and we just didn't make ours. Just be more available, and just go from there.
After the comments you made following Game 7 against Boston about the crowd, what was your reaction to the way the crowd was tonight?
I don't know. I was focused on the game. I really wasn't paying attention.
What do you need from your bench moving forward?
I think, just playing hard. Everybody, comes in, whether the starters, guys coming off the bench, just come in, try to play hard. Rebounding, big issue tonight, especially in the second quarter when they made that run. So, same mentality we had against Boston. Just find your man, and most of the time it's the guards. Their guards, just crashing in. So instead of looking at the ball, just go towards your man and try to do the best shot possible.
Each game may be different as far as the way it's being officiated. Do you think in any way there was some stuff being let go tonight, or letting more stuff go tonight?
I'm not sure. Maybe it was let go on our end. They shot 32 free throws. We had 16. So, and we're not a team that shoots a lot of threes. We attack with the ball on the ground. So, I don't know. Just gotta, I guess it's good when New York wins. So we just gotta have that mentality of just, not fouling, I guess, and being smart enough to not put ourselves in a position where they're gonna take advantage of it.
Shannon, obviously. Did you guys think you had an opportunity with OG being out, and what did you do for them to kind of step into there?
I mean, it was the others. Obviously, Jalen's going to do his thing. He's going to score, so you can't get frustrated when that happens. I thought tonight, we doubled at the wrong times. That made us beat, every single time. But it's the other guys. OG being out, Bridges was great. Shannon came in, did his thing. I think focus on the others and go from there.
Tyrese, what do you think they did effectively to kind of limit the number of shot attempts that you had, especially in that first half?
They just put 2 on the ball, every ball screen, every Brunson action, they put 2 on the ball, and I felt like I made the right play.
Ty, was the finger a factor tonight? You talked about it after the Knicks game the other night that you jammed it and all. Did it come into play, passing, shooting, whatever? Or?
I mean, I shot the ball well. I shot 8 for 12, and I had 7 assists. So I think I did a decent job. I passed the ball when I was supposed to, shot it when I was supposed to.
Tyrese, Mike Brown made a point of talking about the job Mikal Bridges has done on you in particular in these 3 games. And from your perspective, has he been particularly effective? And if so, what is he doing in particular?
I think Mikal's a great defender. I think he's really good at what he does. I also think, when you're up every screen and you put 2 on the ball every single time, my job is to get rid of it. That's just how you play basketball, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? If I see 2, it's multiple times where I'm dribbling around the bigs, and the big just keeps coming and stays with me the entire time. So I pass the ball, and I think that's right.
Tyrese, you're like less than a week removed from a historic upset for this franchise. I guess how does that challenge inform what you guys have left to do in this series?
You add a game to it. We want to have to win 3 in a row, and now we got to win 4 in a row, and it's still a great challenge. And hey, you got to go do it. Either you don't play with any pride and you get swept on your home floor in the second round of the playoffs, or you play with some pride and you win 1 game at a time.
Tyrese, without the benefit of looking at film, what you guys will do tomorrow, what do you think that you guys have to do in order to just get 1 on Sunday?
Yeah, we gotta make some of these shots too, and we gotta limit the offensive rebounds a little bit. They had 13. I think most of those was in first and second quarter. But we just gotta keep playing together, keep playing the right way, and hopefully it'll benefit us and we'll make some shots.
Tyrese, what did you think of what Joel was able to give you guys tonight?
Yeah, he was solid. He did, what Joel does, and he played hard.
Hi, Tyrese. There were several times where you guys were cutting deficit into 1 to 2 possessions in the third quarter, but just turning the ball over. How do you just avoid those kind of turnovers, and what's your mindset going to Game 4?
Mindset-wise, is just try to get a game. Get 1 game at a time. You know what I'm saying? 1 possession at a time, 1 play at a time. And then turnovers, I'll have to go back and look at them in the third quarter. like recall exactly how they happened, but I got to go back and look at it and watch it.